Hi, my name is Chris Holton Jablonski, and it is my great joy and my deep honor to serve you as your minister and to come to you with a very special throwback edition of a midweek message like we did in the beginning of the pandemic, special end of week edition. And we'll be doing this a couple times through the spring and the summer. This is some of what we shared just recently in our Vespers service last Thursday. And it begins with these words by Jan Richardson, Blessing When the World is Ending. Look, the world is always ending somewhere. Somewhere the sun has come crashing down. Somewhere it has gone completely dark. Somewhere it has ended with the gun, the knife, the fist. Somewhere it has ended with the slammed door, the shattered hope. Somewhere it has ended with the utter quiet that follows the news from the phone, the television, the hospital room. Somewhere it has ended with a tenderness that will break your heart. But listen. This blessing means to be anything but morose. It has not come to cause despair. It is simply here because there is nothing a blessing is better suited for than an ending. Nothing that cries out for a blessing than a world that is falling apart. This blessing will not fix you, will not mend you, will not give you false comfort. It will not talk to you about one door opening when another one closes. It will simply sit itself beside you among the shards and gently turn your face toward the direction from which the light will come, gathering itself about you as the world begins again. I love this poem. I especially love the bit about this blessing will not talk to you of one door opening when another closes. And it reminded me of a teaching, a blessing a good friend and colleague shared. She said, that it is said, when one door closes, another door opens, which is true, but it's hell in the hallway. And we all have been in a long, long hallway. Now 2 years plus of some kind of hallway. And the thing that I'm especially mindful of now, and I love the image at the end of that poem of sitting in the rubble and gently turning our gaze towards where the light will come. It's been clear to me over and over and over that one of the gifts of this time is that we have the opportunity here within all that is broken, here in the midst of all we have lost, we have the opportunity to turn toward the dawning of something new and beautiful. In our home that we moved to 3 years ago, right here, just a bunch of yards that way, we have lots of gardens. And when we moved in, we had quite a bit of Japanese knotweed. And those of you who don't know Japanese knotweed, it is a very tenacious, invasive weed. And it was all throughout the backyard and 3 different gardens there in the backyard. And my wife, my sweet, brilliant Buddhist very committed wife waged a personal war on the Japanese knotweed. Every shoot that she saw come up, she diligently picked one after another for 2 years. She picked and picked, and this whole bed along the back of our yard was mostly daylilies, but a lot of Japanese knotweed, and every once in a while, a couple little scraggly tulips. But the most miraculous thing happened. After she picked all of the knotweed out, and there's just a little bit left, you made space. And the first year there was more tulips, and this year, the entire expanse of the back of our yard filled with these beautiful tulips with huge, incredible red, vibrant blossoms with orange flaming around their lips. It's the most beautiful thing. And all of that new life, all of that beauty could only come because she cleared, because she made space. And that's my wish for all of us in this turning moment, here in the midst of this hallway, of this liminal time, as we're turning our gaze toward this dawning new moment, that we clear out ruthlessly everything that doesn't support our deepest, truest selves, that we make space for beauty, for newness, for all of the good growth waiting to be. So much love to you all. Amen.